on our way to Nimbin. At Mount Birrell, I think it was Mount Birrell. What was it? Yeah, Mount Birrell turn-off. There was a little fruit shop. That's one ladyfinger banana. $1.29 a kilo, Dave. $1.29 a kilo, mate. I reckon I got $1.29 in one banana, yeah? I'll take these little things off. Cut him up. So there you are. Coffs Harbour is not the home of the big banana. Right, I'll try and take you for a drive through Nimbin, Dave. I've already been through once, and it's, you know how I said it was hard to get a parking spot in Parks. Well, it's even harder to get a parking spot in Nimbin. All the boys are having their cafe lattes. It's a one street town. It's a one street town, Dave. There's only one road in and one road out, and everything's on the main street here. There's your pizza. We got the Nimbin Hemp Embassy. Nimbin Vet Clinic. Oh, the Nimbin can't even read that one. There's the Bring Along and the Daisies and the Emporium there. I've got people walking across in front of us here. Yeah, man can't put any flour in his hair, can he? Nimbin Village Meats. More people having their cafe lattes. I tell you what. There's a bloody parking spot here. I might come there on the way back. I want to do a U-turn. Nimbin's a bit of a three-car trick. What do they call it? The three-car trick? It's called a three-shell trick. Yeah. You pick any shell, you've always picked the one I choose. Yeah, we'll come back and I'll stop in town. Hey, mate. You ready? We've finally left the bitumen. We're in the Border Ranges National Park, and we're going uphill. And we have been going uphill for a long, long time. I hope I'm on the right road. We keep losing satellite reception here, Kev. The trees are so thick overhead. The old satellites won't get in. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. It's getting dark early here, isn't it, eh? It's 3 o'clock. Time to look for a camp. And we'll look for a camp in here, eh? Beautiful and quiet. You wouldn't believe there's other campers here, but this is the sheep wash campground in the Border Ranges National Park. And I'm just sitting here listening to the birds. What do you think of Nimbin? I felt a bit out of place there. Anyway, we got tea going. What do we got? What do we got, Rex? We got any good stuff, Rex? We got a bit of SBC baked greens for hungry little human beings. Plum rose leg lamb, you've seen that before. And the secret ingredient, the McCormick seasonal spice. It comes up like this, and it's not too bad, is it, Jack? See? There we go. Jack likes me to tap the side of the pot, and we're going to have that for our tea. What about for dinner? Oh, I had a bloody wasn't very good anyway. A bit of a schnitzel thing from Nimbin. We're a little bit off level here tonight, so we've jacked ourselves up. And Jim, you'll be happy to know that they supply firewood here in the little campground. Tell you what, it's a bit of a battle to get the old dowdy down through here. See that, Jim? He got his fire going. Got his fire going. Yeah, they supply the firewood. There's a few other campers up here. See, road comes in around, there's someone there, there's a couple there, and then one down there. Anyway, at the moment it's very quiet. Very quiet. And we're snuck down here. I don't know how I'm going to go calling on the electric wireless tonight, Ed. But I think that tree looks a little bit higher than my antenna. Perhaps I should connect the wire up to that tree. I think they're bellbirds, aren't they? Making the noise. Beautiful, beautiful. Good morning. Didn't show you much of my camp last night. Look at this. Bit of wood here, Maury. Jim would burn this. This is birds, isn't it beautiful? Well, I didn't notice last night that this one here, this is actually a palm. Up there. Beautiful, isn't it? Beautiful camp here last night. Very quiet. 10 out of 10. See, they're just getting up in the morning up there. They're starting to get the fire going, Jim. Isn't that beautiful? Absolutely magnificent driving along here. Have a look at that palm. Beautiful. Magnificent. Saw some beef cattle a while ago. They've obviously had a grazing rights up further and a bit of cleared land, and there was some beautiful looking cattle. A lot of young heifers. And it looks like we're back into the forest again. This is actually outside the park. This is just natural vegetation. A few Frisian cattle. Beautiful country though, isn't it? Look at that. Have a look at that, Jack. Isn't that bloody beautiful, mate? There's Mount Lindsay. Looks very impressive driving along in the morning. Posted another postcard, Hayden, from the post office in Legume. This is a little bit interesting. See that line of trees over there? See the grassland going up the hill, then you've got a line of trees along? Those trees are in Queensland. The only thing defining the state border along here is the agricultural practices. Yeah. A dive over here, it takes a dive back. The border takes a dive back. But there you are, there's the state border. There you are. That's where they dive back. You can see the trees ending there. There we go. There's the state border between New South Wales and Queensland. Not a bad drive through here in the morning, Jack. At least we've got a bit of width on the road now. The road was a bit narrow up to Legume, and there's a few big, dirty, great big trucks coming along. You have to get off the road for them, Jack. Beautiful road along here. I think it's only new because it says this is not supposed to be a bitumen road. We're virtually up on the tableland now, on top of the Great Dividing Range. There's still a little bit of ups and downs, but this is the grassland on top. This is the flat section on top. After Tenterfield it flattens out a bit. We're at the moment we're about 100 k's from Tenterfield. In Bald Rock National Park there's a rock and there's not much on it. We're going up there. That proves that I made it to the top. There's a fairly good view from up here. Bit of foliage on top. I'll take it for a pan around. It's just bush really. There's some nice mountains over here. I'll take you in over there, eh? There's some nice stuff over here. Nice fluffy white clouds for you, Jack. We drove through all them today. Gonna follow these white dots. I assume they lead down. It's a fair way down there if you slip, eh? This is still actually on top of the rock. A little bit of a jungle up here where the water collects in the top of the rock and soil collects. Lots of plants grow. Look, there's heaps of trees over here and all. This is still on top. Bald Rock is reputably, along with Ayers Rock, Mount Wood and a couple of other Mount Augustus and other places, the largest granite outcrop rock thing sticking out the ground. So I don't know. I don't know about all these largest and biggest. All I know, it's a long way to the top if you've got to rock and roll. We'll just turn the camera around. You like me turning the camera around, don't you, Jack? That's a bloody nice view out there. I thought I'd show it to you again. Rex likes looking at those views too, don't you, Rex? That's bloody beautiful, isn't it, mate? You could come over here, Bald Rock. Bring your water bottle and sand shoes, mate. I wouldn't like to be here when that bastard lets go. Or down the bottom. Down at the bottom of the rock, heading back to the car park now, is a little forest area containing New England blackbutt and cherry hickory. I know that because there was a sign back there. But the big ones are good, eh? Got a few ferns here. Fairly warm today, fairly warm and humid. Doesn't look like they've had much rain here. We've left Bald Rock and we're now on our little walking trail to Bunu Waterfall. I kid you not. There'll be a test later on. Bunu. That's one hell of a valley down there, isn't it? There's a waterfall down there. Here it is. Should have got it in the morning sun, shouldn't I? Goes down there. Continues on down there. Goes down in the valley. That's one hell of a valley, isn't it? Good evening. For tea tonight I've got a chicken and mayo sandwich from Owen's Bakery in Stanhope. Anyway, also got some Just Natural. Oh, and also while I was in there, I got a custard tart, alright? So we'll have that. And also while I was in Stanhope, I've got a book. Free campsites in Australia, version 3. Well, I've got version 1. And this one's thicker, so there's got to be more stuff in it. Anyway, I'll sit here and feed the birds my chicken and mayo sandwich. And we'll see how we go. Well, getting a bit of an argument now. As Macca would say, of course they enjoyed it, they're not paying for it. Good on you, Macca. Good morning. This is just coming down into Tenterfield, and fairly warm last night, but got up this morning and drove along the road, and the windscreen started to ice up, so I had to turn the heater on in the car. Must have been a gully, a bit of cold air. A very pretty entrance to Tenterfield with the autumn leaves in the trees there. Very pretty. Not as good as bright though, is it, Maury? Maury likes bright. Nice and cool. not bad, is it, Jack? Whoa, you got a good weight on there. Matter of fact, I think we were supposed to turn there too, but we'll go down here. It's not bad at all. Yes, had a good camp last night. Very quiet caravaners camp last night, and yeah, I fed the kookaburras in the morning. You just you get up in the morning, there's nothing there. So you throw a bit of bread down, and in they in they come. Macca would love it. Macca would love it. Driving along here. This is New South Wales. That line of trees over there is Queensland. Yeah, the road follows the border here, just down from Tenterfield. So we're going along here quite well. I thought this road was going to be a bit windy and hilly, but it's not too bad. It's really good. Try and make our way to Texas this morning and see how we go. Nice driving along here in the morning. I'm listening to a couple of local radio stations here. They said that Moree had its hottest May day for so many years yesterday. I thought it was warm. Had to put the heater on this morning though. We were beginning to ice up. That little river channel there is the Damaresque Creek, and that is actually forming the border between New South Wales and Queensland at this point. I think up further it becomes the Barwon River. And from now on the border is actually defined by that creek bed over there. Have a look here on the GPS. You see here where there's the border, and we're going along that little purple line, which is virtually right next to the creek bed. So if you're looking for where we are on the map of Australia, you got the border between New South Wales and Queensland. You got that squiggly bit, and the squiggly bit goes up, and then it comes down to a point, and we're coming up to the bottom of that point from the coastline road, from the coast anyway. So that's where we are. We're just about at the pointy bit where it comes down before it goes up again, before it goes to the coast. That creek bed there is what we're talking about here. It ducks away a bit there. Yeah. Beautiful country along here. We're still in the Great Dividing Range to some extent. We're coming down a bit, and it's flattened out a bit. That's what the go is at the moment anyway. That white stuff you see on the road is cotton. We're on the Darling Downs, up near Mungindi, and because it's near the McIntyre River, which is the state border at this stage, they grow cotton here. Saw a minute ago a dirty great big dam they use to hold water for the cotton growing. McIntyre becomes the Barwon River, comes on as a state border down to the junction near Mungindi. Just show you some of this cotton. There it is. Looks a little bit like wool. Each bit of that has got a little seed inside. Like that. Each little bit of cotton has got a seeds inside. See a little seed there, a seed there. And that's the cotton. Driving through the town centre of Mungindi on the McIntyre River. We're in Queensland.
400 metres into roundabout, then take second exit.
Home of the horse Gunsynd. And boy, don't they like telling you about it. There's statues, there's the Gunsynd coffee bar, there's the Gunsynd stuff on all their hat badges and everything. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. What are we doing here? It's hard to film and negotiate this GPS as well. What a neat little town. It's touted as Queensland's friendliest town. Oh, there's the Gunsynd Cafe up there. Enjoy your stay. Oh God. What do we do here? We've got to take the second exit. We've got to. Now the GPS says here there's a roundabout here. Well, the GPS is wrong, isn't it? It's an intersection now. They've taken the roundabout away. I don't know about this, Kev. I don't know about this, mate. The only way I can get through these towns is to follow this GPS.
Drive 1.5 kilometres, then enter roundabout.
Yeah, sometimes it doesn't tell you about some of the corners on the way to that bloody roundabout either. It just assumes, oh, you go around the corner. Yeah. What about the little road on the left or right? Don't worry about that. I think we're driving out of town now. Well, that was pleasant, wasn't it? That was where was I? Bloody Mungindi in Queensland, sister town of Bougainville in New South Wales. Hope you're writing all these town names down. There's going to be a test afterwards. I'm going to get you to spell all these. Out of town. The little girl in the tourist office said, oh yeah, you don't go to Mungindi that way, you go this way in Queensland. Well, I had a look at a road on the map and it's not on the map. So we're going back through, what's the name of the town? Mungindi. And we're gonna, the GPS has got me located in Mungindi at 20 minutes past 2 this afternoon. See, it gives you an estimated time of arrival.
500 metres into roundabout, then take third exit.
Yeah, it tells you a lot of things, but sometimes it lies a little bit too, this damn thing here. Oh dear. What are we going to take? We're going to take the, oh God, take the third exit. I'm glad they wrote it down here because I wasn't listening to the little girl when she spoke on the GPS. This must be Australia. I reckon this is bloody Australia's big. This is Australia's biggest roundabout. Look at this. Dirty great big truck's going to give way to the dowdy. He probably thinks you lousy bastard. Anyway, never mind. Take third exit. Jesus. See, it's a long way to Tipperary. We're taking the road to Moree.
1.2 kilometres, then turn right.
See, the GPS knew I went out of the roundabout. Clever little shit of a thing it is, isn't it? What do we got here? We got to go down here. Might be leading out for a while. We're going back to Dubbo. We don't want to go back to Dubbo, do we? Anyway, I'll continue on and we'll switch this off and further on further down the road. There's the McIntyre River. We're going back into New South Wales. Yay! There it is. Welcome to New South Wales. Hallelujah, brother. Found a country and western station out of Queensland. And we're onto the Great Australian Dirt Roads. Just outside Mungindi, there's a cotton processing plant, and they are bales of cotton. Bloody big bales, but bales nonetheless. Got their little hats on top to keep them dry. And over there is a dirty great big processing plant. Mungindi is not only famous for growing cotton, it's the place on the map where the border between New South Wales and Queensland goes from being a straight line on the 29th parallel into that squiggly bit we've been following all the way to Coolangatta, or Tweed Heads. And this is what they call the 1 tonne post. That's Queensland. And that's New South Wales. And it's colloquially called the 1 tonne post. Latitude 29. The 29th parallel. So he comes along here from Cameron's Corner up to the 1 tonne post, and then we come up here to Gundawindi, down here to Tenterfield, up here through the border ranges, up there to Tweed Heads, and Byron Bay is there. Yes. So if you want to have a read of that, you can probably freeze frame it and have a bit of a read, and that will all go very well. But it's quite warm here today. I've had the I told you I ran the air conditioner this morning because it was frost or bloody cold and I need the heater on that. I've been running the air conditioner flat out all afternoon, and it's quite warm. Might have found a place to camp in Mungindi for tonight. Let's have a look. This is called the Barwon River. There's not a lot of water left in the Barwon River at this stage, of course. As you can see how the 1 tonne post actually comes up to the river, and the line actually follows this bank all the way around. It follows the Barwon, then the McIntyre, and then it follows the one starting with D. I mentioned it this morning. You'll have to rewind and I don't know. I can't pronounce it again. So water. There's not much water left in it at this stage. Actually, this is just a pond. It's actually you can walk across all up there. Yes. Very peaceful here. So there we go. This is where the state border deviates from the 29th parallel. And that's why this film is called Parallel 29. This, I showed you once before, this must have been one of the fencers' huts, or reconstruction of one that they used to maintain the fence for the border, which was also it's also the dog fence, and the fencer's hut. Hang on, what's this? It says take one. What's this here? What's this here? See? It says take one. Always on the state border. See, there's the border up there. Always on the state border we find these things. What's this? He likes reading. He looks bemused, doesn't he? But he's happy. Let's say we call him Jack. Is he a good Jack, is he? We'll take him back to Port Pirie. And we'll call him Jack, eh? So there you are, Jack. You got a little friend to sit out in the backyard with you. Don't know why someone would have left him here. Right near the border. Oh well. Some things we can't explain, can we? There's something you don't see every day. Very thirsty cattle. And they're all drinking, drinking, drinking. Look at that. They love their Barwon River. It's just off the centre of town here. We're camped here on the town common. I think it's going to be a good spot here tonight. Here's not something you don't see every day. Look at that, we got a white one in there. How'd that happen?
It's not some really rough sort of terrain up here.
Yeah. All right, Terry, nice to talk to you, and good luck with that. Keep in touch.
Okay, we'll do that. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Back to the basics. These are the basics.
Just testing a macca on the morning. Coming along as a knife road down in here into Hebel. And I noticed up in Queensland, a bit in northern New South Wales, they got a bit of a prickly pear problem. There's young prickly pears coming up all over the place. That's going to be a hell of a bind later on. You notice here, we got greenery just on the edge of the bitumen here, but she's a bit dark and dire and dry in further each side. So that means a couple of weeks ago they had a little bit of rain here, and it's actually wet got the grass growing on the side of the bitumen where the water drains off the road. I think they had a bit of rain a while back too. Just spoke to Ken up at Alice Springs at the four-wheel drive radio station, and he's saying that he hasn't had any news on the Strzelecki. He said it got a bit of rain and they closed it when it got foggy. He hadn't heard any more. Hadn't heard anyone who's gone down or anything, so I don't know how we're going a couple of days on that. This is your prickly pear. I remember down on the farm in Woodburn, we had a hell of a time when I was a youngster getting rid of this stuff. It was everywhere until they brought that beetle out to get rid of it. But they're all over the place here. It's not only on the side of the road, they're actually out in the paddocks and everything. unless they get rid of them, they're going to have a hell of a time later on here. Here's another bush up there. Yeah. Lightning Ridge. We're going out to have a look at the one of the little tourist mines out here and see if we can have a bit of a look around, eh? Got a little tour here at Lightning Ridge called the Bevan's Walk-In Mine Tour, and we're just going to take you down there and have a bit of a look, eh? Smells a bit like Grandma Moses' cellar down here. That's a bit like Cooper Pedy or Andamuka, isn't it? There's one of the old diggers there. All done with pick and shovel, mate. Be good down here in summer.
Heaps at Lightning Ridge. The miners' camps hide in what little shade there is. In living here, they say, you find yourself, but only after your old ways disappear.
You've got illegal immigrants. You've got people hiding from ex-wives, and it's one of the places left on earth where these people are free to hide and the locals don't mind, if they mind their own business. People here are different. They've come here because they are different, unlike sheep. Unlike sheep, you go to suburbia, they all do the same thing every day. Here people come here because they were different in the first place. That's what makes the characters of Lightning Ridge the people they are.
Well, the reason we're doing this is because this museum is a bit unique to the others. I'll show you the bottle of Russian vodka that we got off the Rolling Stones, and I've got a bottle unopened. This one here is Roger's finger. He fell off a motorbike out the 3 Mile Flat. He said, did I want it? I said, yeah, I'll have it. Lightning Ridge is all about, well, it is unique to the rest of the world, of the black opal. The only place in the whole world you get the black opal. We can get $10,000 a carat for the red on black.
Summer temperatures can reach 50 degrees. Only those possessed with the dream of finding a red pattern on a black potch backing make their lives in Lightning Ridge.
Certain conglomerate, you come down to the next level, then you've got about 12 or 15 foot of pink sandstone, very definite. And under that you've usually got another sandstone, and you go into a layer of opal-bearing dirt. We call it the opal level. We've been open cutting here for a few years, and you can rest assured, you just get onto a bit of trace in the open cut game, and you burst into a big ballroom, and the old timers have taken out the lot.
Found, you know, when the field was first discovered before the First World War, was found, a lot of opal was found with pick and shovel, but it is inefficient in as much as you miss some opal. Nowadays, of course, if you miss opal and it's in your dirt and you really suspect it's there, you can take the dirt out and treat it.
Material from the opal level at Lightning Ridge is washed and searched.
We're processing a bit of opal there. This is the bottling plant. That's the hopper and the truck. The belt that goes up into the mixers. And it washes down up there and we're left with hopefully the opal and the hard stone. The rest of the dirt goes out of silt and water.
There's a bit of red in that one down there too. That.
This is if you can get this one. This is a good one. This one, if you can get this one going. Well, try.
Ron saw it. He's sorry.
No, that one's not too bad.
Okay, there you go. Thank you.
Okay.
Good on you.
Enjoy the rest of your stay.
It's very hard. It looks a lot better in real life than it does in the camera.
Solid black opal.
Yeah.
It's called black because of the back. It's all one piece. This has got your oranges and reds, which is worth $600 a carat. A carat is 200 milligrams in weight, and one's just over 2 carats worth $1,350. So that's your black opal. We also find, we'll continue on, we'll just go a little bit further. We also find a grey opal here. It's called grey because of the back. Once again, you need the lights, it's like the kaleidoscope or rainbow, it's a refraction of light. This particular one's worth $100 a carat. As you saw in the film, when the film was going, a guy was selling a grey opal and he wanted $1,000 a carat. So at $1,000 a carat, you must have more going for it. So opal goes in colour, weight and pattern. Your bottom colour is purple, then blue, green, orange, red, then multicolours and then patterns. So once again, as I showed you that grey one for $100 a carat, nothing wrong with it. If it was $1,000 a carat, it'd have a lot more going for it. Now right, that's your solid. We also, when the opals are not strong enough, we can put a join on them.
That's right.
We put the black backing on there. That's called a doublet. A doublet's worth approximately 10% of the price of a solid opal. If that was put into any piece of jewellery for that matter, only the person who owned it would know it was a doublet. Because we would set it so you don't see those joins.
That's right.
And you're looking at opal.
Yeah.
Then we come into what we call the affordables. We now have a black backing, a very thin piece of opal and a quartz crystal cap. We've got 3 pieces. Called a triplet, worth approximately 1, maybe 2% of the price of a solid opal.
It still looks alright.
Yeah, nothing wrong with it. When I say that, some people think, oh yeah, cheap and nasty little things. You can pay anything up to $2,000 for a triplet, so I don't think that's cheap and nasty. Obviously, a lot bigger and a lot brighter than that. That was on a lady's neck. I'd defy anybody to pick up she's wearing a triplet. What somebody would have to do is go to the lady's neck and pick it up and turn it like that, so you could see that dome. And by the time you got to her neck and done it, you end up with a smack in the ear and a kick in the shins and told to keep your hands to yourself. But there's a negative side. Negative side is most people, when they shower, if they're wearing a watch and it's not waterproof, take their watches off. The simple reason water or condensation may go into the glass cap. Same thing will happen to that triplet. If it does, it will go cloudy and you cannot fix it. Water won't hurt a doublet. But then again, we say we use a water-resistant glue. If you're prepared to take the risk that it doesn't come unstuck, go for it. Solid water won't hurt it whatsoever. But it's like your watch. Look after your watch, you'll have no problems. Look after your doublets and triplets, you'll have no problems. You accidentally go in the water with it, you won't hurt it. Do it on a regular basis. I will guarantee somewhere along the line it will happen.
That was Bevan's underground mine tour at Lightning Ridge. Lightning Ridge is a little bit different from Coober Pedy in that we've got bush and shrubland around here. Like they said on the film, sometimes they get an indication where the opal is by the line of the vegetation on the surface of the ground. They sort of follow the ancient creek beds. But it's the same as endeavour and Kookapeedy. They look for that little seam and they follow it. But like he said, Lightning Ridge is a little bit different. Is they follow the seam and it forms in little pockets. And the good opal is in the pockets. He said it's a little bit like gambling. If you go into the mining and have a big find early, you think you're a little bit lucky, and you get the miner's bug. And the truth being, you might not find any more worthwhile stone for 6 months. So that's the luck of the game in mining. Mining for opal.
I'm just eating the last of my cheese sandwich. We're heading out of Lightning Ridge now. And the GPS put me on a bloody dirt road. Yeah, I started a film in the second place. That was Herman's opal display. And she said, oh, no. No filming, no pictures. No pictures. So I just stopped. Yeah. She said, we don't like people filming there because insurance purposes, let people know what they got so people come in and break in. Oh. One interesting thing was, old Bevan, at Bevan's Opal Cave, he said, I said, must tie up a bit of your money in your display here. He says, well, not really, we do sell it. We do sell it here, rather than just cash it in. And I said, what if someone came in and said, I want $1 million stone, you haven't got anything over 5,000 here on display? He said, oh, go up to Herman's, they got a bit more on display. But he said, if you were Deacon, I could, within 15 minutes, I could bring you a collection of $1 million rocks. There you go. There you go. Well, it's only logical you don't put your real good stuff on display, eh? Anyway, we're heading out of Lightning Ridge on a dirt road, and that wasn't a bad sandwich actually. There was a ham and cheese toasted sandwich from the Yummy Cafe in Lightning Ridge. Do yourself a favour, as Molly would say, do yourself a favour. We're heading down the road here to Walgett. And I don't know what we're going to do. We're going to get fuel one day, but we'll worry about that when the time comes, eh?
After a day spent driving, this is not too bad, is it? We've got some campers up here, and we've got another lot of campers up here. This is Mays Bend out of Burke. Didn't want to camp here tonight, wanted to be at Walgett, didn't we? No place to camp at Walgett. We're Warrener. Camp there, but no place to camp there either. My camping guide let me down something chronic there. The camping area was eventually found out it was actually a rest area alongside the highway. Whew. Do a lot of Ks today. Gonna have to do a lot of Ks too tomorrow by the look of it. You see that over there? Fish jumped out the water. This is the River Darling. This is Mays Bend. Yes. I filled up with fuel before I come out here. And I called in at the tucker box in Burke and picked up one of them. We're going to have that for tea. Yes. Should be a nice quiet night here tonight. We'll see if Ed can hear me on the little whip tonight. Didn't hear me last night too good, did he? He was talking on the one in the front. We'll try that again tonight. Me little furry friends here have got had a bit of a toss around today. We'll get them straightened out. We'll get these things straightened out by a couple of days, won't we? A bit like Jim. Ian said, Jim always says he'll get that straightened out in a couple of days.
Pick up the phone, Wally. Dave. Burke. How you doing, Digger? Stop laughing, it's costing me bloody money. Poor... Weather report, mate. We got any rain coming? I tried to ring Kev, but he doesn't answer his bloody phone. Good morning. This is amazing. The radio station I've got on at the moment is 891. It's the one I listened to in Perry. They just gave a weather report a minute ago. They said there's going to be light showers in Adelaide. Not much in it, they said. This is where the dirt road starts. Oh, she's a lovely road. Yeah, if you check on the GPS, next turn is 300 and some kilometres away. Oh well. We got 300 kilometres of this. Dave Warden, you might have to check me springs after I finish this. There might be a couple of loose springs under the car. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Ah well, never mind. We'll see how we go. So I don't know, there's been a bit of traffic along here. Anyway, we're on our way leaving Burke. That's why I'm amazed I'm still picking up 891. Leaving Burke, heading for Wannering. Wannering's on the Paroo River. There's nothing much at Wannering, so when we leave Wannering we'll head for Tibooburra. Tibooburra's not on any bloody river, it's right up in the northwest of the state. Have a look at your map. Right up in the northwest of the state you'll find Tibooburra. And we'll spend the night at Tibooburra, I suppose. If it rains, we'll spend the week at Tibooburra. That's the Paroo River at Wannering. Just coming down into Wannering. Don't worry, the bitumen road only started about 500 metres down the road. So it hasn't been bitumen all the bloody way. It's been a little bit lumpy. Wannering is virtually just a couple of houses and a shop that sells everything, including fuel. So that's all there is at Wannering, mate. Everything in the one shop. It's called a one-shop stop.
40 or 50 kilometres from Tibooburra. We've lost most of our shrubs now. The road was a bit boggy back there. Had to work my way through, and the car's all covered in mud. Mick, when are you going to wash my car, mate? Come on, come on, come on. Do the right thing. Do the right thing. Tibooburra is a very small town. It's just virtually one street. Very quiet place, very quiet place. We got the works and jerks over there. They're hardware and gardening. We got the family hotel over there. We've got the corner country store there. I got a toasted ham and cheese sandwich from there. We got the family motel lodge. We've got the little motel lodges from the pub there. That's the pub up there. And that's the Tibooburra Hotel. The other one was a family. That's the Tibooburra Hotel. There's a dog, big dog. Woof. There's the main power transformer for Tibooburra. It's very exciting. But there's the where is it? Where is it? Oh, the medical centre and the playground is just down here. Just down there by the rocks. That's the police station there. And there's the SES, Tibooburra SES headquarters. There's the School of the Air playground, school. Tray top, you. There's a house. Here's the Department of Roads. A bit boggy on the road here, but we'll never mind about that. There's the airport out that way. And down there, if you have a look at the distance, if you squint, you can see the caravan park. House. And down here we got wow, you'd pardon me, but I thought it was a Shell service station. And she said, oh no, we don't take Shell cars here, we take Caltex. We don't take Shell. That's the main shop. Alright. See down there it's got actually supermarket. They got everything your little heart can desire in there. And they're also the Australia Post agent. And then we drive out of Tibooburra. There's the roads. We're going to Cameron's Corner tomorrow. Road conditions, Cameron's Corner Road is open. We're going down there tomorrow. But in the meantime, in the meantime, we're going back that way, and we're going to camp for the night at little place on the map here. I haven't shown you any maps on this trip. There's a reason for that. I've been all over the bloody place. Focus, you little sod. See where my thumb is? It's called Dead Horse Gully, and it's a little camp symbol. Oh dear, it's going to be thoroughly disgusted, but it's a bit denuded. It's sort of like camping there. Alright, I'll go out there in a minute. We'll go there and we'll camp for a night. Bit early. Have a look at this, See, it's not going to focus. Only 1:45 South Australian time. We're in New South Wales. It's an half hour ahead. It's actually 2:15. And I'm not going to make the mistake I did last night and drive on till bloody dark. So we're going to leave TJ's Granite's Motel and Caravan Park Reception. TJ's Roadhouse. and we're going to go back out to Dead Horse Gully, and we're going to have an early camp. Now, I know I haven't been filming each night, but this, I was going to say that this is where the adventure really begins, but no. This is the first night that I've actually got in early. Camped in amongst the rocks tonight. Plenty of rocks. Plenty of rocks. Found a tree there. And they got a bit of a water tank over there. Look here, Hayden. Look what I'm doing for you, mate. A few flies here tonight. Got the wire up tonight, mate. Got the wire up tonight. You know what that means? QSL night. I hope you're listening. I hope you're bloody listening. Yeah, it's in amongst the rocks here. So I wonder how these trees get any moisture, isn't it? Probably at the base of the rocks they get a bit of a TV tower up there. Hello.
Walter said, don't bother coming home.
And why is that?
He doesn't know yet.
Oh, he's not a turncoat, is he?
You've got a bit of a problem there, TP. Next time you decide to take off, you've got to leave a photograph on the mantelpiece, QSL.
Oh dear, oh dear. Oh, anyway, what's your QTH tonight, Ed?
I haven't finished with the last over yet. He got very, very smushy today.
Did he? What did he do to you?
Didn't do anything to me, but he sat on my lap and he talked for about half an hour.
Oh dear, he's missing his mate, is he?
Oh, he's getting toey, mate. He's getting toey. You're gonna get beaten up when you get home, mate.
I always come up the worst end of the stick. What's your QTH tonight, Ed?
My QTH is Paul Perry in South Australia, QSL.
No worries. We're at Tibooburra tonight, Ed. Tibooburra. And tonight, Hayden, if you're listening, Hayden, if you're out there, tonight is QSL night. Copy, copy.
You're in Kookaburra. The QTH for you is Kookaburra. Where's that on the map?
Nah, Tibooburra, you whacker.
Tibooburra? Oh, you've got to be careful saying that one, mate.
And Hayden, if you're listening tonight, and if you're copying this, give us a courtesy phone call. I got the phone turned on. You give us a phone call and let it ring, and we'll know whether you're out there, mate. We'll know whether you're sniffing around out there, digger.
Yeah, okay, mate. Geez, Tibooburra, not very far from Tipperary. I've got that one, mate.
Good morning. We're at Cameron's Corner. And Cameron's Corner is where South Australia, Queensland and New South Wales interconnect. See, we got South Australia this side, New South Wales over there, that's where I've been driving in, and Queensland up there. There's the dog fence up there, going along the New South Wales Queensland border. And if we look down this way, there's the dog fence defining the border between South Australia and New South Wales. Yes, very good. So, shall I do what most people do? Oh, I'm in New South Wales, I'm in New South Wales, I'm in Queensland, I'm in Queensland, I'm in Queensland, I'm coming up to South Australia, I'm in South Australia now. There you go. We've just been, all the post was put in. Be a good post to tie your boat up, Jack, wouldn't it? Yes. And Neil Uren always said, he said, have a look at the corner store. There's the corner store, Neil. there's the little shop there. I'll take you over and I'll get you a closer look, eh? He's got his flag flying this morning too, and the flies are out. So there you are, we've followed the Queensland New South Wales border all the way from Tweed Heads up around through Mungindi, then in the straight line down here. And of course, if you look at your GPS data, which most people won't worry about, the latitude that they had formed, the straight bit there, is on latitude 29. And before it goes into the squiggly bit. So there you are, that's why this little film is called Parallel 29, because basically I've been trying to follow the 29th parallel all the way from Tweed Heads, where the squiggly bit actually went up to parallel 28, but I don't know what the guff was there, following the Barwon, McIntyre and the Deskew River. Alright, we'll go and have a look at the store. The original corner post is the one next to the tree there. The man in the corner store reckons this place is jumping at night sometimes. He said tonight she's booked out. All 22 sites are booked out by the ARB people doing a little picnic coming up from Broken Hill. So she's jumping. Place is jumping. Just done a little turn, and we're now heading west. Heading west, Macca! Heading west, mate! That little bit on the Strzelecki track where it does 90-degree turn across the Strzelecki Creek. And this is the Strzelecki track, not the joining Cameron Corner Road anymore. This is usually a road when we're going along, we meet the big trucks going up to Moomba. Moomba, the gas field up in the north. It's a closed town. You can't, there's no facilities there for tourists or anything. But the road is usually fairly well maintained for the Moomba gas fields to take the big trucks, and we just got a big truck coming along now. There he is, big truck carrying equipment for the gas fields up there. I had a bit of a look in the tourist park in Timberborough, and I didn't realise that the natural gas pipeline going to Sydney it's around about 1 metre in diameter. That's a bloody big pipe, isn't it? This is the advantage of clay-topped roads. When it's dry, they're beautiful and smooth, and I can almost maintain my bitumen speed here, and it's going along quite well, even though the road looks as if it's been rutted a little bit, and you've got a bit of a dig up spot on the side there and everything. Look at that. I'll take her up to 110 for you. Here we go. Now this is commonly called the Strzelecki track, and that's why I like clay top roads. Here we go, we're 105.
Kev will reckon this is absolutely out of character. Taking the old Dowdy up. Oh, I've still got her in four-wheel drive too. There she is. 110 on the Strzelecki track. Now, on the road coming out of Tippaborough, I spoke to the man in the Cameron Corner store there, and he said, oh, she's a bit lumpy on the way down the Strzelecki. I said, oh, well, what's it like compared to the way out? And he said, well, if you reckon it's lumpy on the way out, I suggest you turn around and go back again. But I was sitting on about 60 kilometres an hour out there. So even though it's a little bit uncomfortable, I might slow down. I might slow down to my normal speed. But there you go. That's the advantage of clay top roads. They're okay when they're dry. Of course, the disadvantage of a clay top road is this. This would have been laid down about a week ago when we started our trip. It's not bad, is it? That could have been me. A bit windy. Looks like he went off the road there. Cleano bore. Very hot water. Smells a bit sulphury. It's too hot to leave your hand in. There's a bit of bird life around here. Got a bit of a channel back there to try and cool the water off flowing down here. The holding dam. And that's what all the bird life and that around here is about. Where there's water, there's life. A couple of stints up there, or snipes, whatever they are. Here's the control bore head. Looks like they got a little regulator on it now, so you can't turn the tap on and off too much. Good advertisement for egg pipe if you can stand water at that temperature. And yeah, looks like she's going a little bit rusty. Same sort of thing, they used to put a 44-gallon drum and fill it with concrete and put the head in that. These flies are good, aren't they? Nice and friendly. You come out of the sand dune country, and this scene never ceases to amaze me. When you get to here, you got the road ahead of you going down there, going on forever down there, across the flats to Lyndhurst. Lyndhurst is approximately 300 kilometres away. 250 k's. It's the northern end. Of the Gammon Ranges, which is the last of the Flinders. Have a look at that. It's a beautiful scene. There's Mount Hopeless. Mount Hopeless over there. This is the scene that confronts you. Absolutely magnificent. Not many shops here, Carolyn. We're just coming up to the junction of the road up here. Junction of the road between the Streslecky track and the road to Arkaroola. Arkaroola, Rad! Here we go. Here we go. Wonder if our Coke can's still there. We'll have a look. I very much doubt it. Very much doubt it. Anyway, we'll come over and we'll have a look. Here we are, Arkaroola, 180 k's. Bloody Inamika 264, 191 to Lyndhurst. Oh dear. Let's have a look here. Oh, yeah, you're dropping Matt out the bloody door. Can't have that. Bit of wind here today. Bit of wind on this video too, just quietly. Nah, nothing there. Hang about. Bullshit. Bloody bullshit. I don't believe that. I don't bloody believe this. If this is what I think it is, this is bloody amazing, this is. I'll be stuffed. Hey, Jack, I got me $50. That's been left here for about 8 years. I got me $50 back, Jack. I need that, mate. I need that. I'm a poor old pensioner now. I'll be stuffed. I'll put that back in my pocket this time, Jack. I'm not going to put it out again. Jim. I'll give you a challenge, Jim. I give you a challenge. Can you sell a 1/4 acre block of land out here? You'd be battling. Good morning. We're in Parachuna Gorge. I didn't show you where I was last night. But here we are. We camped last night in Parachuna Gorge. We were up early this morning. It had a fair bit of rain, or a few showers last night. Just getting rid of the diesel on top of the car that I've been carrying all around on this trip. Thought I might as well put it in the tank. So we've got ourselves here a little fuel pump with a switch. Let me switch it on, I'll switch it on. That goes up there into the tank. Didn't go all that fast, but a little bit cleaner than siphoning. Oh, it's getting down a bit. Alright, yes, we'll get home today, hopefully. And all will be well. All will be well. Been a good trip. Beautiful spot here in Parachuna Gorge. Nice and peaceful during the night. The road through the gorge is actually just up there. You don't get much trouble with traffic. After about 6, 7 o'clock there's nothing through. Good to drive on a bitumen road finally. Beautiful Flinders Ranges in the distance here in the mist in the morning. Me and Jack would like to thank you for watching Parallel 29. I enjoy driving around, taking pictures and doing videos and stuff like that. We did about 5,200 kilometres, chewed through about 680 litres of diesel, which is a bloody lot. I suppose the highlight for me was the watching the sunrise over Byron Bay, going out to Tweed Heads and seeing the lovely people in Nimbin, and then having tea with the bellbirds in the forest on the border ranges. But it's all over now, so we'll catch you later on, eh?